Well, hey y'all, it's Rip One Outdoors. No, we didn't die. We still here. We still, as old Jerry Thick Ben said, we still 6 feet above ground. All right, y'all, we got a lot to talk about, and we just better get started. Equipment today, we're going to be riding the old Magicycle deer. Well, I say the old Magicycle deer. That's just my figure of speech. Looks good. Old Magicycle deer. Got my little light there. Look, check it out. Add a little extra light on my early morning rides. We got to make a little run today, and it is a workday lunchtime ride for me. So we're going to go out. We go up, run over to the church, and we're going to check a couple of things. Make sure we got our power still on back over there, because we got our good rain yesterday, y'all. We got rain for the first time in a long time to amount to anything. I mean, it was a beautiful rain. Wonderful rain. Yeah, we're gonna run over, because sometimes when we had a lightning hit here last night that knocked our power out. Sometimes when that happens, it'll knock the air conditioning breaker off over at the church. I'm just gonna run over and check that. Old Jed Clampett says, "Wheel doggy." Y'all, it's such a beautiful day. I'm not going to spend the whole ride talking about the weather, but I could. And I'm not going to sound like a whiner. You know, I mean, I whine. I am a whiner, but it's because I got a sinus problem. So if it sounds like I'm talking through my nose, there you go. Anyway, we're going to roll out on the old AC McQueen Road here before we get took off too far. Let's roll that Lockdown intro. All right, yeah, we back. Would you look at that blue sky, y'all? That GoPro 8 can make that thing look good. And I figure while we're going over this way on the highway, I just as well ride y'all down there and let y'all take a look at that the high-speed construction of the Loves. I tell you what, that thing is crazy going high speed. Come on, dear, get up, hoss. Get us a little bit of speed going here. Yeah, the traffic's not too bad today. Let me get my camera angle and make sure it's right. That looks about right there. Yeah, ain't nothing coming, so. Let's run down the Loves and check it out. And then we'll come back by the church, and then we'll take a little ride over Ridge Road or something or another. How's that sound? Yeah, y'all. The weather, I'm gonna put a graphic up here of what the weather's gonna be doing like for the rest of this week. And you're gonna see temperatures in the 90s, but I can tell you what you won't see. You won't see temperatures in the 100s. That beat anything I ever seen, y'all. We ain't never had heat like we've had for the last month. It just, like I say, it just beat all I ever seen. I don't never remember it being as hot. I know some of y'all live out in the deserts and places like that. I realize that. But I don't think y'all have the humidity like we have here. And I'm gonna tell you, it has been dangerous here to get out. I don't know how they built this Love's. I mean, these guys must be walking around in air-conditioned uniforms or something or another. I just don't know. I know they're probably used to it, but how do you ever get used to it? Here's what I'm gonna do. They got a truck over there, but I'm gonna try to pull up right there by the truck. Well, David said something about this tire man was building him a building. Well, I wonder where he's building it at. I'll have to check with David on that. I don't see no building going up there. He must be building one up the road there somewhere. Guy got him a little tire business back there. Yeah, here we go. Let's just ease right across here and let's follow this ABF freight truck right here. We ain't going up in there because we're liable to get run over. But I just want y'all to look. Son, they got the action going on here. Look, they put the whole front canopy up. They putting the sidewalls around the canopy. It's gonna be finished. They're putting the rear canopy in back there where the trucks fill up. They got the foundation in for the tire store. I don't know if they got no, they don't have the tanks in the ground yet, but they coming along. I tell you, y'all ever seen anything like that? I don't even know how you can walk around in there without somebody guiding you, you know. That's crazy. Keep somebody from running over you. Look, y'all, we riding around here with just, it is so nice today. I can't believe it. I get up here to church, I'll tell y'all what the temperature is. How about that? We got us a cruising speed of 21.5 mile per hour here on this old Magicycle Deer. I'll tell y'all something I did. I ordered me, I had a little a credit on my Amazon card. $30 and something or another. It was like some of these rewards or whatever. And I decided this company that makes the free wheels that go on the back there that I've been buying and changing them out, changing the 1428 to an 1128. That same company makes bigger cranks now, and I bought the full crank for this Magicycle Deer, and I got the whole thing for well, I think it was like $39 or something or another. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put a link to it. I'll put a link to it in the description there in case some of y'all might want to check that out. And it's not hard to change out. You just have to have a special tool to pull that crank. I'm gonna park here in the shade, y'all. I'm gonna walk up by the church and go in and check the air conditioning and all. Let's see what the temperature is here. Holy moly, 88. I'll take 88 all day long, y'all. Y'all, Sunday this time, it was 105 sitting right here after church. It beat anything I ever seen, man. 105. We're in the south. I mean, we used to it being hot, but not that hot. But anyway, I changed. Let me just get off. And I'll show y'all what I did. that new crank, and like I said, I can't remember the name, but it's the same people that put this freewheel out. But I just bought a brand new crank, and this is a 52 tooth crank. It had a 48 tooth or a 42 tooth, whatever it had. I took that off, but this is a 52 tooth. I had a 52 tooth gear, but it didn't have the protection here to keep your chain from falling off, or either to keep your britches from getting greasy, you know. So I just changed the whole thing. You take this nut off right here, and you got a little tool that you screw in there, and then you twist it, and it pops that whole crank off. And you take this side off, and then you take the other side off, take your pedals off. Check it out. Don't that look good? I'll leave the link down in my video description there if y'all want to check that out. And yeah, I'm riding along here instead of being in 7th gear, I'm in 5th gear. And I'm running 22 mile per hour. So I could go a lot faster than that. Okay, y'all, I'm back with you. We'll get started heading on back down the road. We love the old Magicycle deer, and I'm gonna tell you, we're always appreciative of Magicycle. They provided us this deer so we could do a review of it back at during a time when everything was froze up north. And old Joe Rides told me, said, man, you need to contact them and tell them you could get a jump on a review, and I did. And they sent me a bike, and I did. And that's one of the more visible, the more viewed videos that I have, is this deer. But we appreciate Magicycle for the deer. Get turned back on here. What's next on the agenda? I tell you what, let's do. Let's go through here. Next on the agenda is the rest of the video is going to be brought to you by the number 800. That's right. That's how many subscribers we moved. We rolled over 800. Now I think we're up to 808 right now. Got a few new subscribers here. Got a few last night, so. It's really interesting watching the channel grow, and it's been doing real good. It's kind of like watching your peas grow. Well, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to wait till the traffic dies down here just a little bit, y'all. I'm having to cross 4 lanes here. Here we go. All right, kick it up a notch, baby. Look at that blue sky. No Jake brake. Any of y'all know what a Jake brake is? Oh, I gotta stop and show y'all this. There ain't really supposed to be no trucks come down this road. But my cousin David, he lives right over there in the woods. But he told me, he said, next time you go down the road right here in front of this old house here, look at that oak tree limb hanging out there. There's a freight truck come through here, a big panel body truck, you know, 18-wheeler. And his trailer hit that big limb. I mean, that's not kind of like a limb, that's more like a tree. part of the tree. But look at that thing. You can see aluminum and fiberglass up there embedded in that thing. Do you reckon that truck driver knew he hit something when he hit it? Look, and I'm gonna show y'all. My goodness, look, there's some of the aluminum right there. There's insulation. Look at that. It's scattered all over the place here. And I didn't even notice that it happened. The whole strip of his thing that holds his metal on his. I bet you his dispatcher, whenever they got that truck back, they said, "What in the world?" But yeah, these trucks run down this road. But usually they have to stay in the center of the road because these low-hanging limbs coming out. Anyway, getting back to the 800, y'all, thank y'all everybody for the subscribing and the channel's growing. We just appreciate y'all so much. Next topic on the agenda I want to talk about is probably the elephant in the room right now is hurricane. They call that thing Idalia. We'll put you a little graphic on up there as it sits in the Gulf right now. That's that little car that I thought that passed me the other day going so fast on Ridge Road. I thought it was my cousin Tiffany. And Tiffany said, I talked to her. So I said, "Tiffany, you blew by me. That's the one you didn't blow me off the road. Hold on, I got to show you something else." She said, "That wasn't me." Y'all know people like to use this old road as a dump. Well, now they've come in over here and decided they would haul off parts of an old shed or something. They tore down an old house or shed. That one's even got termites. The termites has got in there and eat it. And they just throw it out on the side of the road. And they're proud of that. We're gonna see some more too. Yeah, getting back to the hurricane, y'all. Old hurricane bearing down on the Big Bend of Florida over there. Over around north of Tampa and all, I can't remember. Here's some more. Looks like some old cabinets or something somebody tore out. But some of it has to look like old concrete form boards there. Look like where they tore down an old shed. Somebody threw the windshield out of a car or something there. We'll see more. Yeah, that thing's out in the Gulf right now. They say it's gonna make a Category 3. What my horses? Don't know where my horses is at. So we'll be praying for those folks over there. I know of a few people that are viewers of our channel, and they live over in that area, and they're going to be affected by it. And I won't call names because I'll leave somebody out, but I got several viewers from Florida, and I just want y'all to know we thinking about you. We've been there and we done that, and we praying for you. Yeah, somebody else dumps more junk. I think, like I say, I think it looked like they tore down an old shed or something or other. Yeah, I told y'all when I got on the bike, I said, no, I didn't die, because I guess some of y'all probably thought I died. I hadn't made any videos, but y'all, it's just been ridiculous to try to get out and do anything. Even late in the evening, it's been in the hundreds. And you know, I'm not gonna put myself, I'm the breadwinner. I don't want to put myself in a position where there's something like that, you know, coming out and doing, I mean, I know y'all understand that, I know that. But I have been going out early in the morning and doing my rides. Going and seeing, boy, this morning I didn't go out this morning, but I missed a beautiful sunrise. It was so pretty. Now, yesterday it wasn't so pretty. But yeah, I didn't go out this morning because I knew I was going to try to go today. All the rest of this week should be good, so I should be able to get a video in every day on my lunch break. I mean, this is like, I mean, this is good. This is good or better than a bowl of homemade ice cream right here. To be able to get out and ride on your lunch break like this. Yeah, probably the last time y'all saw me was on the little review we did for the Mini. Me and Mickey was up at, or I went and visited up where Mickey was camping up at the Paul B. Johnson State Park. I guess if y'all saw that video, y'all wondered what in the world's going on. That park, they got a lot of good stuff going on. They fixing to rebuild that whole park. They gonna put new pads in, and y'all, it is well, y'all, if y'all remember my video that I did there, I said there was so much construction that needed to be done and maintenance there, and they hadn't done it. Well, they got the money. I think it's some of this money they got from the COVID, because, you know, they had to shut the park down for about a year after COVID. And so I think that's what they did. They got some money, and they're going to rebuild the whole park. They're going to put all new pads. And I don't have a camper no more, but I'll be thinking about, that'll be good for the campers. I want to go and here maybe about October sometime, and I want to go up and rent one of the cabins. They got some beautiful little cabins right up there on the water at Paul B. Johnson. Thinking about that. That ought to be nice. Let's take a little ride. You never know what we're going to see down the J.M. Stossel Road. Old J.M. Stossel, he's a good man, good friend. He's a man I hunted with for years. J.M., when he talked, he just whispered. He was a very silent-spoken man, soft-spoken man. But I'd see him somewhere, and I said, J.M., you thinking about going hunting this weekend? He said, I might go. I'm thinking about going. I don't know if the microphone picked that up or not, but yeah, that's the way J.M. talked. I bought a couple dogs from J.M., my hound dogs. We run fox with them and stuff. Wonder where the turkeys at. I hadn't seen the turkeys here lately. A whole flock of turkeys. Call them Billy Wayne's turkeys because he's the one that raised them. He raised them up in his chicken yard. I hadn't seen them back over at the house again. I tell y'all what, y'all, I know I done talked about the weather, but we so needed that little rain we got yesterday. We got 1 inch from what everybody's showing. We got about 1 inch, and look, we had been for a month and we ain't had nothing. And I was looking at one of Robert Glacier's videos out there in Arizona. He's down in the very southern Arizona, down there on close to the border, or that's where he goes and makes his videos at. I guess he lives down that way. But that place looks like it's never had a rain. It does. It looks like it don't even know what a rain is. Well, here we are again. Look at here. Look here, babies. How y'all doing? Look at this. Ain't that pretty? Look at that little feller. Yes, sir. You'd look good on my table. Mama yonder. Look at that thing. Anyway, what's going on with the cows right now? They saying that because there's no hay. I don't keep up with the news very much, but they say because there's no hay, that it's crazy. People are selling cows off because they can't feed them, and they ain't got no hay. And worse than that, the grass has died. The grass is dried up. I talked to a man that does hay. He's in the hay business. And he told me, he said he tried to cut some hay last week, and it was so dry because it ain't had no rain. He said it was so dry that it wouldn't even cut, it just twisted. It just twisted. And he said that's terrible on hay equipment, you know. This old cow here, she's asleep. I hate to bother you, girl. Look at that, look at that. Hey, Lordy, what a beautiful bunch of cows, huh? And just like that, the cruise control kicked in. Look, Mom, no hands. Now, y'all, it's a beautiful day, but honestly, I think the same thing's gonna happen today. Y'all, I gotta show y'all this one. How many of y'all's got cows? Any of y'all? I don't think the man will mind me walking up here to the gate and looking at this cow. Look at this little baby. She gone. She took off. Maybe y'all got to look at her. Yeah. Ain't that pretty? In a way, I wish I had enough land, and I probably do. I got enough land to have one or two, but I don't have nowhere near the grass and the place to section it off where you can plant and plow and all. I don't have all that. And to tell you the truth, it's probably best I didn't, because I'd sure enough be broke. Speaking of cows, excuse me, I'll tell y'all a little story, and some of y'all probably heard this story, but you got to realize that was probably 90 videos ago. I told this story on a video, but this was way back in about a year ago. So there's been a lot of new subscribers, new people coming on since then. But talking about these cows, back in the old, well, I say the old days, back when we was kids, I guess that was the old days. I'll turn 65 in next week, y'all. Next week. We having a little, what Candace calls, Candace is my daughter to you new folks, but Candace calls it Burgers for Birthdays celebration at the house Saturday. Mickey and all of them, Joey's coming down. I hope Donald and them can come. Yeah, we having just a get together of the brothers and sisters and families there at the house, and I'm gonna grill some burgers and some sausage and stuff like that, and just have a good old-fashioned get-together. And I think the weather's gonna be a blessing for us. I think it's gonna be good. Anyway, getting back to the cows. Yeah, I was telling some of y'all, like, some of them probably heard it before, but when we was kids, you know, this is all the buffer zone over here. There's nobody can build over here. It's all buffer zone for NASA where they test the rockets down here. It's down south here. If you look up NASA space or NASA space test facility. That's what it is. It's a test facility. They test the engines for the Artemis program, SpaceX engines, and I guess all kind of engines, whatever. Rolls-Royce, they do some work down there for them. But we used to ride our bicycles during the summertime, and we'd ride all down in them woods. I'll show you next time I'm over that way, but it's right where we make the curve there to come back this way. If we turn right there, I don't go that way because there's a lot of mud down there. I don't want to get the deer more muddier than what it is. But we used to ride our bicycles, and we didn't know no other way, but we'd get up on a weekday morning during the summer when we was out from school, and we'd get on our bicycles and we'd take off riding down in them woods. Well, back then, they had some cattle farmers, I guess that's what you'd call them, that they did what they call free-range cows. They just let them run the woods. Uncle Gus Frierson was one of them. He was the one that give me the watermelon that time. Y'all remember that story I told about the watermelon, and it went all over the kitchen. And it run all out in the living room and everything. And Mama said, "Son, don't never bring no watermelon like that home again." But he had some cows down in there. We'd go riding our bikes over that way, down in them woods, me and Charlie and Bobo and Joey and James, whoever. And you'd see a bunch of them cows, well, some of them would take after you. And we thought they was mean, you know. We'd run our bicycles. You talking about, who was it? One of them guys on the Magicycle site. Don Young up there in Arkansas said how to get away from a mean dog that he goes to running you, just take off wide open, outrun him. Well, that's what we did with them cows. We tried to outrun them. But we couldn't figure out why the cows was after us. We went home and told Daddy, we got to where we can't hardly ride our bicycles down Ridge Road no more. Daddy said, "What's the matter, son?" I said, "Them cows is after us. Them cows will see you and they take after you." He said, "Boys," he said, "them cows ain't mean." He said, "Them cows is hungry. That's all. They think you got something for them to eat." They were suffering from a good case of the holler belly. Show y'all the old pit here. The old pit just about dried up, y'all. Just about dried up. The old boat, it's 8 foot away from the water over there. Look like when Billy Wayne was digging this ditch, digging this hole, he missed a scoop out there, look. Got a little island popping up there. But anyway, yeah, them old cows, they wasn't mean. They was hungry. Let's see, y'all. Let's see let's see how muddy it is up in the pits here. If it ain't too bad, we might take us a little ride up in there. How about it? Let's ride back in there. Yeah, we can go through right there, y'all, without getting muddy. Yeah, we can jump right through here. Just like that. Yeah, y'all see this? You wouldn't want to come through here. Every day I've been passing through here riding, I look and I say, oh man, you can't go through there, that's too dusty. Dust, dust, dust. But look, it's like concrete this morning because of that good rain we had. Sand. See how them big knobby tires does in that sand. No problemo there. Billy Wayne machine over here. This is just about all growed up over in here. Let's go back in here and look and see this other place where he's digging. Yeah, I've been all down in them pits riding, and he's through here, this little land bridge. Whoo, that was slick there. I'm gonna have some red tires when I come out of here. That's all right. We know how to wash the deer, don't we? Ooh, that's slicky. That's slick as owl manure. I didn't know it was that slick when I come through there. That's all right. We got it. Look at there. Look at that deer, how it handled that slick mud. Let's ride back in here and look. This is their new hole they've been digging on in here. And y'all remember me telling you about the dove field? There's the dove field. I guess dove season opens in probably next week. Usually about Labor Day, and that's coming up on Monday. I don't think we going no further, y'all, because it just gets, the further I go, the muddier it gets. And we've already got more mud on this deer than we're gonna be able to wash off. So let's turn around and get out of here. Oh, that is slick. But kudos to the deer. My goodness. Y'all want to test your bikes out? Bring them up here. Guarantee you. There you go, Magicycle. That's how your bike handles in slick mud, because that's what that is. Yeah, we was talking, I don't know if I finished telling y'all, I can't keep up, my train of thought jumps track. But about the little mini from Mahogo that I went up to the park there. Yeah, I got off and got to telling y'all about the park, but we really enjoyed doing that little video. And you know, I was very highly skeptical of that little bike. Now, it's not one that I'm just gonna ride over Ridge Road. I'm not gonna do it. It's just, the little wheels would never never hold up to stuff like this. But for somebody around an RV campground, or somebody want to use it for shopping or running around in their apartment complex or something like that, you can just pick it up and just tote it upstairs with you. I mean, I think it's an excellent little bike. I really enjoyed doing that video. I'm trying to look in the way I go out here. I guess I'll go out the way I come in. But I really enjoyed doing that little video there. All right, here's where we come in. We're gonna go out in the same place here. Listen for traffic. I can't see, but I'm listening. There ain't nothing coming, so we're gonna ease right on out. Thank you for the deer. Man, that deer handled good. Now we got mud flying every which ways. Oh, one little thing I wanted to share with y'all before I go away is the flat out. Really enjoyed doing the little flat out video. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Looks like you did. But I was gonna tell y'all, I think it was my buddy Ron down there in Florida that he got to asking me about there's different kinds of that stuff. Well, I guess I had put it in my tires before I realized that there was different types of it. But whatever I put in there, hey, it's doing good. I put the outdoor formula in there. It's doing good. But they have the multi-purpose, which is I think what you need for the bikes and stuff. But I don't know if it's really matters a whole lot. But I saw on some of the forums about the flat out, I saw where some people say that their bike bumped up and down the road, bump, 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 bump. Well, I'm gonna just tell you this. I don't think that was the flat out that was causing that. I think that was because when they aired their tire back up, something got out of whack on that tire. You remember how I told y'all that things get out of whack? And I think that's what happened. I think their bead got out of whack. The tire maybe not centered on the wheel. I think that's what happened. But y'all, this is a good place to sign off right here. Get back out in the road. Yeah, this is a good place to sign off, y'all. I tell you what, we really, really appreciate y'all. We just rolled over 800, as we said. We're 808 at the time of this video. That's what we was before we left the house. And thank you, and I hope y'all enjoy what you're looking at. And we're planning on bringing y'all some more. I'm gonna tell you, I can't keep up with this schedule that I used to do. I used to do 3 a week. I can't keep up with that anymore. It was just too hard, and I took time away from my grandson and my wife and family and all, and I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to do what I can, and if I can do more, I'll do more. But I'm just going to tell you, usually I have a set schedule. Well, here lately, there's not been a set schedule. It's just whenever I can get a video done, I'm going to turn it out. And that's pretty much what you can expect. When it goes to getting cooler. Now, we do have a ride planned. Me and Mickey and Joy going to Bay St. Louis. So, hopefully we can get that one in. And yeah, we'll have you a good video there. Beautiful place down on the Mississippi Gulf Coast to ride. Y'all know the routine. Hey, we still got a link there, and it's a referral link. We got referral links for like 3 different bike companies there: Bandit, Mihogo, and Magicycle. And hey, if you're gonna buy one of those bikes, I'd appreciate it if you use one of those links. And hey, look around there. You might find a coupon code there that might help you out, save a few bucks. But if you're just getting into the e-bikes, it's a wonderful hobby, and you certainly enjoy it. And I hope everything works out well for you. Got our email address right there. We'll throw down on this screen for you. If y'all need anything I can help with, let me know. Last but not least, hit that like and that subscribe. Till we see y'all again, just Rip One Outdoors. We out.